Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Intuitive Crown. We are doing a full moon reading for the month of November. For November 5th, I think is our full moon. So I've cleared space, shuffled my cards. We're ready to dive in. And I'm asking what you need to release. What do you need to address? What do you need to let go of, to release in order to move forward on this full moon? Right? What is Spirit asking you to look at, to release? Let's do this. We have a be still. Okay. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence to just be. To just be. To just be. Maybe you're pushing. See if we can get another one. Let's get one more. All right. This one says, let go of the past. It's time to envision a new story. All right. Just be still. Let go of the past. Okay, maybe there's some healing that needs to be done here. Something from the past that needs to be released. You need to create a new story. Let go of the old. Possibly. All right, let's pull you from my Queen of the Moon. Please. Okay. Go. But Gemini. We have two cards jumping out at us, Gemini. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. I hope you glean something from this. This is for Gemini. Did I say this? Sun, Moon, and Rising. You might want to watch all three of those to gain more insight into what's coming in for you, Gemini. Keep in mind, these are general. These are not personal readings. They're general readings. We have acceptance and we have fear. We have acceptance. Accept others as they are. Accept yourself as you are. And fear. Fear. Is there a fear that needs to be released? Acceptance and fear. A fear of not being accepted, perhaps. All right, we're going to take some tarot. Let me take you for my Moonology manifestation. For Gemini, please. Yeah, you're funny. Okay, we have two that are face up, so we'll take those. All right, and we have see the bigger picture. All right, I like that. See the bigger picture. Look at that full moon. See the bigger picture. And then we have take inspired action. Regardless of fear, right? Regardless of fear. You know, courage is not fearless. Courage is moving forward and taking action regardless of the fear. All right, let's, what deck to use? I'm going to use my Witch's Tarot for you. All right. For Gemini, let's get some cards from the tarot. We have the Hanged Man popping out. There's that be still energy. That be still energy. A hanged man. Be still. Go with the flow. All right. And we have the Six of Cups. This is a bit nostalgic. It goes with the let go of the past. Maybe there's something from childhood, from earlier days, that you need to release, that you need to look at, that this fear has something to do with. Maybe you weren't, you didn't feel accepted. And you need to address that. Look at that. See the bigger picture. A lot of times growing up, and and it's not done intentionally, but the people around us can make us feel like we're not good enough or we're not accepted, and it's not something done intentionally. They don't mean to undermine us or hold us back. They don't realize what their words do. All right. Accept the past for what it is and move on. Oh, yeah, and move on. You have the Chariot. Move on. Look at that. With pure intentions. That this is a white. Well, we have white and black. So funny, the white stood out to me. Choosing the right direction from a pure heart, pure intentions, and taking action and moving forward. Freeing yourself from any fears, any past influences that are holding you back, right? 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're moving in a new direction. Out of the turbulent water into the calm waters. Whatever's causing you difficulty, causing the challenge, take a look at it. You are being asked to take some time in self-reflection, to gain perspective and understanding in the situation. Or it could be a childhood memory, something that happened in the past that left a mark, a wound, a scar that gets in your way, that blocks your progress, that keeps you from taking that inspired action, that keeps you perhaps from believing in yourself, keeps you from seeing the bigger picture somehow, your worth, your value, what you contribute. Let's keep going. For Gemini, please. For Gemini. Ooh. All right. We have the Hermit, yeah. So spending time to reflect, to gain some insight and some understanding into the situation. You have the 5 of Cups. Look at that. What keeps you in that state of sorrow, of not seeing what you do have? Not seeing what you do have. Oh, goodness. The imbalances. Look at the imbalances in your life. What is out of balance? Where do you need to create more balance? This perception is keeping you off balance. It's keeping you from taking the necessary action to move forward. Knight of Swords. It's time to gain clarity and take action. Move forward. Queen of Pentacles. Towards your abundance, your success, your security. All right. I'm going to clarify. I'm going to use this one. Let's clarify for Gemini, please. Oh, gosh. Lots of cards coming out. All right. First card out is the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Holding on too tightly. You know, and that's on the Hanged Man is not resisting. He's not struggling. He's going with the flow. He's gaining perspective and understanding, looking at things from every perspective, not resisting the flow, the natural flow of things. So don't hold on too tightly. Loosen your grip a little bit, right? Do the inner work. Face the past wounding, past the things that have instilled fear, that hold you back. My gosh, what? 4 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. She's bored, but there is opportunity. You just have to be aware of it. Be aware of what is coming in for you. You have another 4 of Swords. Time for rest, recovery, relaxation. 6 of Pentacles, creating harmony and balance. And then we have the Hermit. Again, with the going within. The Hermit, again, going within. Taking time for solitude, for reflection, for a higher perspective and understanding. Gaining, the higher wisdom from Source, from Spirit, from your own higher self. There is that need to create. You get the 6 of Cups. Harmony and balance. Oh, this is the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take. Balanced energies, reciprocal energies. Let's get some more. What direction we're moving in. All right. We have the Chariot, and on the Chariot we have the Devil in the reverse. So you are, I see you doing this work. I see you examining and looking at what is holding you back, what this wounding is, seeking to do the healing that is necessary. Stillness, taking the time to reflect, letting go of the past. All right, I see you doing this. Good, Gemini. Accepting the situation as it is. And knowing, you know, things may have happened to you in the past, but that doesn't define who you are. A lot of times it's because of who the other person is, and we take it wrong, or we internalize it. We take it personal, when in fact it wasn't meant to be personal. There's a releasing, there's an untethering here, a letting go in order to move forward. You have the Tower, creating the changes that you need. Tearing down the old. Getting in touch with your emotions. And listening to your intuition. Becoming aware of how you feel about things. Becoming more aware of the intuitive messages that you're getting. Because you're doing the healing. Nice. All right, let's keep going. Where are you moving to? Hope. Hope was face up in the deck. There is hope. Don't lose hope. Oh, okay. Knight of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Investing in yourself, your well-being. Nice. Nice. And you are assessing the situation, looking at things, what serves you, what doesn't, what has brought results. Have you seen the fruits of your labor? And where have you not seen it? Where are you wasting your time? Knowing where to invest in yourself, in your well-being, your health, your wealth, your abundance here. The Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Something's coming in. And you're moving in a new direction. Let me see. The Hermit. You're contemplating it. You're looking at it. Gaining a higher perspective. Illuminating the path before you. You're becoming clear here. You're allowing the time. Fell over there. Hold on. King of Pentacles. Knowing where your wealth is coming from, stepping into your abundance. You know, there could be a King of Pentacles, too, bringing in an offer. Oh, my gosh, you got the Chariot again. What do we got? Chariot. And the Emperor. Step into your power. Don't let anyone take your power. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. To move forward in your dream. In this new direction that you want to move in. Make the changes that you want to make. This is about you. This is your life. All right? How do you want to live it? What kind of a life do you want to create for yourself? I see you doing this inner work, releasing those fears, those things that have hurt you in the past. Don't allow anybody in the present to have influence and hold you back either. Oh, goodness. All right. Knight of Wands and the Hanged One. The Hanged Man. Again, with the Hanged Man. Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands. Don't resist. Go with the flow. This on the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is about sorrow. It's about loss. So you may have had to create and tear down some things, let go of some things, make changes. And it's created loss. It happens. When we make the necessary changes for our own good, to live our best life, people can fall away. Situations can fall away. Jobs can fall away. And it's okay to grieve the loss of those, but not to wallow in it. Go with the flow. See things from another perspective. Where is it taking you? What is it doing for you? Because you have the Knight of Wands moving towards your passions. This is fiery energy, passionate, bold movement forward. Ace of Wands is the new passionate beginning. You're creating new beginning for yourself. You know, I'm getting that for a lot of people. We've gone through so many changes and so many things within the last couple of months. So many of us are stepping into new things, new experiences, new jobs, new callings, doing that inner work. And it's been challenging. I know that from my own personal experience. So kudos to you, Gemini, for doing the work, right? For being willing to put in the effort. Hold on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. All right. We have the Nine of Swords. Don't get caught up in your head. Don't get caught up in thought patterns that hold you back, that keep you stuck, right? Fear, in the fear. Don't get caught up in fear. Three of Cups and the Empress. Trust what you want to rebirth. Trust that creativity, that spark of creativity and where it's leading you. Three of Cups. It's funny. These Three of Cups, they're on the water. Just like you had the Six of Swords moving forward on the water. These guys, they're celebrating. They're on the water, traveling on the water as they celebrate. Knight of Swords. What's the Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords. We have a guide. A guide coming in for you. You're being guided and led by spirit. You have spirit guides around you. They are guiding you in the way to go. And we have the Death and Strength. Death and Strength. All right. I have a Knight of Swords coming in, but he's coming against the flow. And I think trying to hinder your progress. I'm getting Strength and Death in the reverse. So Death in the upright, it's death and rebirth. It's the renewal, the rebirth. You're trying to birth something new here. And in comes this Knight moving against it. He's going in the opposite direction, going toward you. You're moving in one direction and he's coming at you. And look at that. Your Strength in reverse too. Wow. All right, so beware. Be careful of anybody around you who is trying to undermine your progress, trying to drain your strength, trying to keep you from your new beginning, your passions, your desires. And if they're doing this, it is for their own selfish reasons. Know that. Know that. Anybody who doesn't support you in your dream, in what makes you happy, they're in it for themselves. Cut them loose. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Be careful of those that seek to undermine your progress. Don't give them your time. All right. Distance yourself from them. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, seek those out that will collaborate with you, support you, work together with you, your community, your tribe. Ace of Swords. Gain some clarity. And Two of Cups. Okay. Their cups glow. I like that. Partnership. Partnership with those that are like-minded, supportive. Divine union, supportive union. Clarity with the Ace of Swords. Vision, the same goal, the same purpose, wanting the same results. All right? I like that. Seek those out. Five of Wands, difficulty. All right? Five of Wands. You will overcome the challenge together. In collaboration with working as a community, a tribe together. You have what you need to overcome the difficulty. The Knight of Pentacles, to plant the seeds, to move forward. King of Swords, that trouble. The Queen of Wands is fiery, passionate, bold, moving forward, strategizing. Seven of Swords. What's this one? Ten of Pentacles, wealth and abundance. and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's the end of the old. You're beginning a new cycle. You're starting something. The Fool, adventurous, the Magician. Wow. Queen of Pentacles again. Right back to the Queen of Pentacles. Security, abundance. I like that. You have everything you need to create your magic, to bring it into, manifest it. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. I like it. Opportunity for you here. Opportunity. As you release, the opportunity just opens up for you. I like that. Okay, let's pull you from my Wild Woman. Or wild, I'm not, Wild Woman. I believe that's what it's. All right. Let's see what we have. If this is resonating, hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it's speaking to you. Remember the little things. The little things, the little pleasures in life. To appreciate them. Spend time in nature, connecting. Enjoy nature. Dig deep. Dig deep. Yes. Especially when we're dealing with something from past. And especially if it's all the way back to childhood. There's a need, we got to dig deep sometimes to go into what is holding us back. What is influencing us on our path? What keeps us in fear? What immobilizes us? There's a need for us to really go in and dig down deep within to find those things. Sometimes they're hidden pretty well. I know that from my own personal experience. It takes a lot to uncover it sometimes, but it's worth the effort. Right? It is worth the time to dig in, dive in, see what's there. All right. And from our witching hour, relaxed energy. Relaxed energy. So relaxing and going with the flow. Taking the time for the inner work, the inner healing, the inner reflection, contemplation, discovering your true self, and discovering those wounds that keep you from living your true self, being your true self, presenting your true self out into the world, right? What holds you back? Relax into who you are. Don't fight it. Don't hide it. All right. Let's take from the Awakening. Okay. From the Awakening, we have electrons. Building blocks of the universe. Building blocks of the universe. Yeah. Trust the universe. All right. Rely on the universe to renew your strength, to give you insight into your situation, into what you're overcoming, what you're dealing with. Connect with Source, with higher self. Seek out, okay, the spiritual wisdom and guidance that you need in order to do this. Pure joy, exhilaration, laughter, exuberance, and taking joy in the journey, enjoying the journey, right? Enjoy the journey. And, I know sometimes we get caught up in the past, the sorrows from the past. Feel it and work through it. Don't dwell in it. If that makes sense, okay? Do not dwell in it. Don't dwell on it. Recognize it, accept it, deal with it, feel it, and then work through it. Come out the other side stronger. All right, and ready to move forward. Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. Freedom is yours. Horse Spirit, setting yourself free from those past influences. All right, let's see if I can get one more. From the past, freeing yourself from this thing that holds you back. This thing from the past, this wounding. Peacock Spirit, let it shine. Shine your light. Don't hold it back. Let it shine. Oh, be at home. Be at home. How cute. The wombat. He's cute. And frog, clear out the clutter. And the clutter, I think in this case, are the thoughts, the beliefs, the conditionings, the woundings that hold you back. All right? It is lower vibrational energy. It is disbelief in yourself, distrusting yourself, thinking you're unworthy, that you don't have power and authority, but you do. Those things, the clutter of things that get in the way of your success, clear it out. Do the inner work. All right, let's pull you some runes for Gemini. All right. Oh yeah, your future's bright. You got the, I can hold this so small. You got the little sunglasses. You have a bright future. So bright you need sunglasses. All right. And then we have Perthrow here, which is, yes, things are uncertain, okay? We can't always know the outcome of things. We can only move forward as we are led by spirit, all right? There are things beyond our control, but we need to just go with the flow. That hanged man energy, allowing, my goodness, now my window's closed, allowing the natural flow of things, and not resisting the flow of things. Trusting spirit, trusting the mystery that spirit is working things out for your best and highest. We have Berkana, which is about birthing something new. It's about paying motherly attention and nurturing something, growing something, an inspired idea, something that you want to create, that you want to manifest, birthing that, nurturing that, bringing it to fruition. You also have Nadis, which is, okay, this can mean scarcity or lacking. It could mean your needs not being met emotionally, spiritually, whatever. So there's a need to step out of any scarcity mindset of investing yourself in things that are not in your best, that don't bring you your own, where it takes away from you, but it doesn't replenish what you need. It's an imbalance. So again, we're examining things. We're looking at relationship situations, and not just past, even the present. What is it? Where is there scarcity? Where are your needs not being met? Where are you doing for others and yet they're not there for you? Where are you putting and investing yourself in a project, in a business, in a job, and you're not getting anything in return, or it's certainly not enough? You're being underpaid, undervalued. Watch those things, okay? Watch those things. It is time to step into your true calling and purpose, what you want to birth in this world. It is time to heal those inner wounds and things that hold you back and move forward, going with the flow, stepping into your success and your abundance. That's what I have for you, Gemini. If this resonates at all, speaks to you, if you like this reading, hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this applies to your life. You can drop me a comment and just say hello. Let me know where you're watching. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to be a part of this community, a community of love and light and encouragement, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you here. If you want to be notified of future readings, hit that notification bell. If you are seeking a personal reading, there's a link in the description box. I do offer personal readings. Be blessed, Gemini. Blessings to you all.